Welcome to the next video in GPR series. In this video, we will discuss about can ground penetrating radar detects underground water. See, one of the most common questions people ask about the ground penetrating radar is this: can GPR detect groundwater? Can we simply take the GPR machine into the field, scan the ground, and directly get the groundwater? The answer can be yes or no. And in this video, I'm going to explain you exactly why. So let us start with something very important. GPR does not directly detect the water. Let me repeat. GPR does not directly see the water. Instead, it detects the changes in the material properties beneath the ground. Now, you might be wondering, if GPR cannot directly see water, then why do people use it for groundwater investigations? The answer is because water changes the behavior of the electromagnetic waves. As we have learned in the previous videos, water has higher permittivity. In simple words, water affects the speed of the GPR signals more than that of any of the other common material. Because of this, areas that are containing water often produce noticeable changes in the radar response, and that is what we detect. Now, let's see an example. So here you see a dry soil. In the first layer, you can see the dry soil. The GPR waves travel through it relatively fast. Everything looks normal. Now imagine the same soil becomes saturated with water here in the moist soil, the second layer. Now the waves slow down, the reflections become different, and the radar images changes. So while the machine is not directly detecting the water, it is detecting the effect that water has on the surrounding materials. Now, here's where the beginners become confused. Sometimes they think every strong reflection means a groundwater. It is not true. See the radar response here. Sometimes they think even a stronger reflection means groundwater. So, a stronger reflection can be a buried pipe, a rock boundary, or a cavity, or even a place where material properties are changing. So, that is why interpretation is very important. You cannot simply look at the like this radar response or the radargram and say there is water. You need some supporting evidence. Now let us talk about the depth. Can GPR detect deep groundwater aquifers? Usually this is very difficult because water-rich zones often cause signal attenuation. That means the signal becomes weaker as it travels deep. In some cases, the signal may not penetrate deep enough to reach the target. This is why GPR is often mostly useful for shallower groundwater studies or mapping the water table and also moisture investigations. And in cases, we can also go for environmental surveys. But for deep groundwater exploration, other geophysical methods such as electrical resistivity are often preferred. In fact, many professionals combine the GPR and the resistivity surveys together. GPR will provide the high resolution shallow information. Resistivity will provide deeper groundwater information. Together, they could become a powerful investigation tool for groundwater studies. So now let us summarize. Can groundwater be detected using the ground penetrating radar? Yes, but not directly. GPR detects only the changes that water creates in the subsurface. Water changes signal velocity, water changes the reflection, water changes the penetration depth. And by analyzing those changes, we can identify zones that contain water. But successful interpretation always requires experience and supporting information. In the next video, we are going to answer another fascinating question. Can GPR detect underground pipes and cables? And that is one of the most common real world application of ground penetrating radar. So see you in the next video. Please do watch other videos in this series and do subscribe for more videos. Thank you.